Hello, and welcome to Fly with Ross, a channel designed for you to join me on my adventures of becoming a pilot. I'm currently near the end of my private pilot training course as a modular student, and today's video will be a cross-country flight with my instructor, in preparation to go solo in a few days. As you can see, I've decided to do most of the route planning the night before, but of course we'll have to wait until the meteorological forecast is published in the morning before we can set our wing correction angles for each leg of the flight. So, the day is here, our route planning is complete, and with every safe flight, we start with a walk around check. This gives us the opportunity to make sure that the aircraft is safe to fly, fueled and ready to go. And while we're on the subject, take a look at what was found on a previous flight. Oops. So today's flight is going to be a flight with my instructor. This flight is in preparation for a solo navigation that I should be doing in a few days. So it's going to be a flight from my airfield over the QE2 bridge, then from the QE2 bridge to Southend Pier. From Southend Pier it's going to be overhead Southend Airport, and from there we're going to be going to Southwood and Ferrers. From Southwood and Ferrers is over to Whittam overhead, and then back to my airfield effectively. So we've done all the walk around checks, everything appears all good. The fuel's been checked, the fuel's all good as well. So once my instructor arrives, then we will be taking off. So stay tuned.
So avionics master switch goes on, check. Radio and avionics goes on, check. Signal from radio, Golf Oscar Lima India Charlie, requesting airfield information and radio check.
Golf Oscar Lima India Charlie, roger, your readability 5, runway news 21 left with the left-hand circuit, QNH 1028.
QNH 1028, runway 21 left, Golf Oscar Lima India Charlie.
2,000 feet off QNH, and we are looking out for the traffic, outline 63.
Right, power check, checklist. Parking brake is engaged, check. Engine parameters, check all warnings and cautions off, altimeter within limits, check.
708, roger, surface wind is 210, 17 knots.
Right, check. Confirm the runway 21 left, check. Half throttle, T's and P's are good. Let the finger go down and let the wheel straighten up, full throttle. Right rudder. Center line. Airspeed alive. Airspeed is alive, check. Rotate. 55 knots, rotate. And go for a 65 knot climb if we can. Slightly over to the left. Yeah, we rocked them out today, ain't we? Oh man. We just need to get to 2,000 feet, so. The strong gust though. Right, so, felt checks. So flaps can go up, safe airspeed, positive rate, flaps can go up, engine T's and P's are good, lights, because we're leaving the circuit, we get rid of our landing light and we trim for a 70 knot climb. Bit more nose up because we are gaining speed through the gust. Okay, 700 feet. We're looking to make our left turn, so all is clear. Oh, lovely. All that wind's just disappeared.
Radio Golf Charlie Echo Yankee Hotel, personal information, radio check.
Golf Charlie Echo Yankee Hotel, roger, your readability 5, runway news 21 left for the left-hand circuit, QNH 1028.
QNH 21 left for left-hand circuit, Golf Charlie Echo Yankee Hotel.
Southend radar, Golf Oscar Lima India Charlie.
Oscar Lima India Charlie, Southend outside controlled airspace number 2, to be called back.
Okay. Okay, freely check then. So, fuel, we are good. We're going to change the fuel.
Golf Tango Mike, Southend, post message.
We're going to change the fuel over to the right tank. So, check our fuel pressure. All is good, stays in the green. Fuel pump goes off. Radio is set to Southend. Engine T's and P's are good. Car key goes out. And altitude is a little bit high. So,
Golf Tango Mike, roger, 4575.
go back in. We've got original on fuel back. Okay, gross area check.
Golf Tango Mike, roger, and
so our location is just descending right.
Charlie Golf Tango Mike, roger, clear across Southend controlled airspace between Southend
on Minster, I believe. Yeah, so currently I'm on Minster.
Above altitude 3,000 feet. Thank you, everyone.
We're going towards South Ockenden. And obviously QE2 bridge.
See, this is the airfield.
Right, okay. What is it called? Damins Hall?
Yeah, Damins Hall, that's right.
Well, that is correct, but just an amendment now. Make that...
No, we should be on a top of it, or...?
We should be. We should be to the
correct basic service outside.
To the left of it, yeah? Yeah. Good. So this is also your half point. So that's about...
Golf Oscar Lima India Charlie, Southend, post message.
Okay, go ahead.
Golf Oscar Lima India Charlie, Technam P2008 to POB. Current position is over Damins Hall Elf Airfield. Route is Junction 28 to back to Junction 28 via QE2 Bridge, Southend Pier, Southwood and Ferrers, and Witham. Current altitude is 2,060 feet, QNH 1028, VFR flight requested as nose transit.
Southend Charlie Squawk 4575, QNH 1028, basic service.
4575, QNH 1028, basic service, Golf India Charlie. 102.
Golf India Kilo X.
Stay put.
Yeah, I know.
We're not landing in Junction 28.
My
Golf
mistake.
Kilo, continue en route, Squawk comes security, bye-bye.
7,000, thanks for those, bye.
Southend director.
Complete at sandwich near Ramsgate, routing back
Okay, so we're over at QE2 Bridge. That's 40 minutes.
We're 5
minutes. Next is going to be 49. Sorry, say again?
How many minutes? 9 minutes next?
Yeah, 9 minutes. So 49 should be our next experience. Right, okay, so we're going to make our turn. Quick check. Clear. It's going to be 084.
On track, VFR to gateway port, not above 1,800 feet.
I'll let him reply. He's going to reply to him. And then you request. So, control zone sounds
Mike radar control
right
service
here.
and just
Yeah, so we can get a quick
position remain outside the Southend ATZ is active.
Radar control, far ahead of us.
Alright, go ahead.
Golf India Charlie, overhead QE2 Bridge, requesting nose transit.
Oscar Lima India Charlie, would you clear across Southend controlled airspace, routing Pier, then Southwood and Ferrers, not below 2,000 feet, not above 2,400 feet.
So, cleared to cross the controlled airspace via Southwood and Ferrers, not below 2,000 feet and not above 2,400 feet. Golf India Charlie.
Charlie, I come to route Pier, then Southwood and Ferrers.
Here, and to the Paris.
Say again, Golf India Charlie.
Golf India Charlie, just route Pier, then Southwood and Ferrers.
So, route via the pier and Southwood and Ferrers, Golf India Charlie. So, fuel, would you like to switch tanks? Yeah. So, fuel pump goes on, over to the left tank, fuel pump goes back on, check our fuel pressure, it's good, levels are good, radio is at the Southend, Absolutely put on standby. Engine T's and P's are good. Copy is going to go on. And altitude is good at 2,200 feet. So copy is still on. Just give it a few more seconds. Copy goes back on. And we get our original on.
Frequency 128.965.
128.965. Copy Charlie.
Golf Charlie Golf Tango Mike, recall me on director frequency 12.
Visual Golf Tango Mike.
Golf India Charlie, Nuclear H 1027.
1027, Golf India Charlie. So I want something that is in the headwind, so 240, so I should want something that I can land at nose first.
Can be in the crosswind if you should also see a good field.
Okay, cool. Well, we've got a good looking field there.
The two trees?
No, so if you can see that, it's behind the brown looking field.
Brown and green.
Yeah, that's it.
So do you want to go for green?
Yeah, I want to go for that green field there. Okay, so now obviously we do our checklist, so we check to see if we're on the right.
So where you want to be at 1,000 feet?
So 1,000 feet, I want to be more or less just at the beginning of the brown field.
Okay.
So I'm going to start an S shape.
So how goes it? So I have 500 feet to be there.
Yep.
So 500 feet to lose. Okay. Right, so only then, first part of the checklist, check everything on the right side, yeah?
Yep, so obviously fuel, we might have low fuel on the tank.
Carb heat first?
So yeah, so we do carb heat. Maybe if there's freezing on the carb. Again, carb heat's not working, so fuel pump, we'll see if the fuel pump can go on. Maybe we can change our tank. Still nothing, obviously once we're cranking the engine. So we know that we're not going to get the engines back, so...
Okay. How goes it? So you're 1,000 feet and your field is there?
I'd say probably a bit too high really.
Okay, maybe use flaps?
Yep.
Alright, radio?
So Mayday, 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 Golf Oscar Lima India Charlie, suffering an engine failure, just overhead.
Just south of Whittam landing on the 7700, okay, so next stage of flap?
Yep, so...
Start turning towards the field. Right, so do you see any cables? I can see one sort of probably cables are going this way, but we're probably going to be land before that.
We're planning to land before that.
500.
Alright, go on. Looking good to me. So full power, copy goes in, and we get our flaps up to the takeoff. We initiate our climb.
Let's start the left climbing turn to heading 120 degrees.
Left climbing turn to 120.
Positive rate.
500 feet, positive rate, felt check, so flaps go up. Engine, T's and P's are good, lights are good, and we trim for the rest of our climb at 70 knots. And over to 120, yeah?
120 initially, yep. Actually, no, 060 would be better probably, yeah.
060, check. Don't mind if I just set the... Cheers. Yep, okay, so...
If you could reduce your RPM to 2000 RPM would be great. Now we're flying into wind, huh?
Indeed, it's quite bumpy now, isn't it?
We still have decent ground speed, well, 80 knots, well, 90 knots.
What did I...
Estimated?
I've got it estimated 78 knots.
Okay, so we should get there quicker.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll be looking at Chelmsford. Right, so Chelmsford, right in front of us. Big town, should be going through slightly to the left of it, which we are, because that's the big chunk of it, that's the left hand side of Chelmsford. Sort of. Charlie, overhead 21 left, descending dead side.
Golf India Charlie, Roger.
Descend my altitude as well, to be fair.
Golf Alpha Mike, final to land.
Alright, start your turn.
Golf Alpha Mike, Roger. Golf Alpha Mike, surface wind is westerly at 10 knots.
Okay, 270, 10 knots. So that's what, 60 degrees. 60 degrees angle, quite a bit. So that's pretty much the full crosswind. So I have 10 knots crosswind. Limit is 16, so we're good.
Golf India Charlie, final 21 left.
Golf India Charlie, Roger. Surface wind is westerly 8 knots.
Okay, 8 knots crosswind.
It looks like a headwind, doesn't it? A little bit low.
Charlie, Alpha, you're southeast, progress your instructor. Golf Charlie Tango, Roger. Runway news 21 left with a left-hand circuit. QNH is 1027. 21 left, that's a circuit 1027.
Speed is a bit high.
Sure.
Foxtrot Whiskey is laid downwind.
On idle.
Foxtrot Whiskey, Roger.
On idle.
Good.
May have to go around. We're getting no descent. Or we're going to go for a long landing. Yeah, long landing.
Tango, downwind, 21 left, to land. Golf Charlie Tango, Roger.
Alright, stop.
For the radio, good afternoon, Golf X-ray Alpha Romeo Alpha.
Parking brake is engaged. Get ready to dead cut.
Station calling, statement, repeat your call sign, please.
Even on its equipment.
For the radio, it's Golf X-ray Alpha Romeo Alpha.
Golf X-ray Alpha, good afternoon, sir. Pass your message.
Good afternoon, sir. Golf X-ray Alpha Romeo.
So that concludes our cross-country flight for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if there's anything you'd like to see, feel free to leave a comment below the video.